It's in your own interest to find a decent woman, and you girls find a decent man and do what you can to keep them on board. And it's no big chess game. It's not a psychological I need to treat him mean to keep him keen. You don't. When I mean keep them on board, I mean just treat them right. Don't go into that relationship with your own insecurities and complexes, because it won't work. You're going to hurt them. You're on a rebound. You've been in a relationship for 10 years with that helmet. You think you can just jump into a relationship 6 months later? Nah. You need a good 18 months, 2 years work, if not more, on yourself to eradicate him and his poisonous completely out of you. Find yourself, float round, regather the energy that was stolen. So there's like a transfer energy, isn't there? You know, you transfer energy with your partner basically, and the closer you are to that partner, the more, I don't mean close mindset, I mean physically entangled, hot discussion, mind power, soul. You're transferring energy. That's why when you get a man who's down, the bird can lift them energy wise. You get a woman who's down, a simple phone call off their man can lift them energy wise. Do you understand? So you've got a man, you've got a woman. The man hasn't got real intentions, the woman's fallen in love. The man's just looking to bang this girl is just besotted. Bit of an age difference, it's always the case. So now they're falling in, this woman's going head over heels into love. This man's not, because he's not in love. This girl has now told this man, I love you. This man has told this girl, I love you, but he doesn't. So this girl now is being given the go-ahead to fall deeper, because he's reassured that he's feeling the same. So this girl goes now, and as all this is happening, this girl's potent, pure, honest energy is being transferred into this deceitful, horrible mutt. And all his dirty, deceitful, horrible energy is now being transferred over into this beautiful little honest bird. So they're in it for ages. He's taking the piss out of it, damaging it in every way he can, financially, physically, psychologically. When he's had enough of this young bird, who he's probably done madness with, he's gonna get off. And when he's off, he takes all that potent, positive energy with him. And into the next bird he meets, he seems like a 10 times better person. Why? Because he's full of this girl's energy. This girl's left in a fucking mess and feels like it too, because she's full of this shithead's energy. He has just sucked the energy out of her off and left her in a mess. Now, because she's been around this for 5 or 10 years, to go a night without company is horrendous to her. There's not been one single night or a couple of nights without getting thrown all over the bedroom for years. So all of a sudden now that's absence. It's gone. She's got this gap, this void. She's getting bored, she's getting depressed. She starts thinking about this rat that's off with her energy. Do you understand? She just starts to feel the gap. She goes on a rebound. First guy, bang, straight in there, falling for him instantly, trying to make him that void in this room that she's got now. It works both ways, mate. Works both ways, you know. It can be the lad left with that void and that blood-sucking bird steals all his energy. What you need to do, if that happens to you, it happens to loads of us, lads and girls. That's why you're still in a mess. You know, they've stole your energy and left you in a mess. You're still off it, still hurt off it, still hating on it. It's about getting over it and rekindling your energy. Don't give your energy to no one. Yeah, it will get lonely. You've got to isolate yourself. When you isolate yourself, you suck all your energy back in there. You fix yourself, you repair yourself, you sort your thinking out. You know, you get over the injuries, you learn from them, and you jump on to the next man when you're ready to. That man will come for you because you corrected your ways. It'll just fall. That woman will pop into your lap, the right woman. I've never gone out and looked for a bird. The bird that's brave enough to confront me and offer me a date has been the bird I've stayed with for years. Been with my fella for 21 years, longer with him than without him. And how many times have you been challenged? Emma saying I got on after 19 years, never again. Well, that never again. That never again. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I make. That's the point I'm making. He's just sucked the energy out of you. Now you're, whether you like it or not, you're that insecure now. You're not going to let anyone get near you. Whereas if you just sorted your insecurities out, you'll probably let another man come in who won't hurt you this time. What happened to the other accounts, Cora? Nothing, still there. Lulu saying, I believe I'll stay single now. Being here, I'm done, I'm happy. Yeah, but how old are you, Lulu? You know, you don't want to go into them. You know, you want to go into your later life with a life partner. You do. Especially if you've got no kids. Or if you haven't raised your kids right, you won't see them when you get older. So you see them people on your estate and the kids never visit them. And you think, why don't them kids ever visit them? Why do you think? Because they never raised them right when they were kids. Some kids remember it. I think I'm looking after you the way you treated us as kids. That's how you become. Lulu's 42. Focusing on my family. I have 4 children. Eldest in uni. She's a doll. Well, there you go, Lulu. What more do you need? You don't even need a mum when you've got 4 kids. Well, you do, obviously, but you understand what I mean. If you don't, the kids do. Craig Walsh, regardless who the man is, I've always said to every lad I've known, dads can be replaced in children's eyes, mate. Anyone can become a father to that child. Not anyone can become a mother to that child. There'll only ever be one mother. You can have multitude fathers, mate. Trust me on that, mate. Honest to God. Anyway, let's come away from all these relationship conversations. I'm not really good at relationships. Although I can hold them down. I'm just bad at picking. It's like a relationship I go into, it's a challenge. Not for me. I just expect to go into a relationship, no trolls tonight, because they don't know I'm here just now. Great, innit? Love it. Sitting over here in the corner, no one knows we're here, just a select few. Nice, calm, quiet. Me emotions, I'm not freestyling, not acting like a pillar, am I? Mr. Clive, how are you, lad? Hope you're well. Well, calm. I like it like this. You know, when it's like this, I can just go off my life, chill for a little hour, get my head down. When it's been a mad life, and I just... You know, when I'm mid-flow and I'm mid-story and it's intense and I'm telling you and I'm feeling the emotions and it's getting through and you're all listening to it and I just disappear off your screen. Do you know what that does to me behind the scenes, like? You know, it's like being, I don't know, it's like being on something, then all of a sudden the rug's just pulled from you, it's in the middle of nowhere, and you haven't gone through the natural process of coming down. You're just all of a sudden left in the air. The come down's mad. A massage. Didn't know you were that age, mate. Well, then again, I think I remember. You must feel drained after, says Lulu. Them hyperactive ones, when they just cut me off mid-flow, I'm in a mess, mate. Takes your time to like relax your mind, come down. Like if you remain on, you can go intense, get deep, emotional, and then slowly bring yourself down. And when you come off the line, you're feeling relaxed, back to normal. Get your head down the way you do. But getting cut off mid-flow, there's no like process of coming down, relaxing, chilling out. You're just left in a mess. It's weird. 57 on massage, mate. I'm 57 and learned so much from you in 10 months. Is that how long you've been following me for, Dave? And the support you've been sending me, mate. So thank you very much. Steve-O saying intense reminiscences. Lulu saying 6 years I've followed you. Hello, Lulu. Good on you, mate. Have I changed? Have I changed my story? Have I changed my narrative? Have I just been Darren G, choose a life, not a knife, L5 alive, all the way through? Have you seen me trying to reinvent myself into some sort of other logo or brand? You haven't, have you? Stayed right on it. Just not. I've been subscribed to your other account for 21 months. What, my big account, that? Well, thank you very much, mate. I've got a nice little couple of hundred people that have followed me from years ago, mate. They can see the progress. I've got people that have been following me for a month, a week, a year. They're seeing progress. The telly's your head in these days, mate. Sick of having it on, you know. Burns me shout. Have you seen that Sky News and BBC News over the last week? Repeat. That's how you know something's going on. Put the news on tomorrow. Normally, you could watch it and you'd have different stories kicking in. For the past 3 days, it's like a 2-hourly repeat. So every 2 hours you'll have, so at 9 o'clock they'll put a load out. 11 o'clock they'll restart that and put it out again. All day. Do people, us all, ever forgive? What's going on in Palestine? As if you don't know, soft lad. Just not. I hate the news, depressing. It's not even news no more. You put the news on in this country, it's about around the world. America, the Middle East. You don't even see it in this country. You get your local news, they just chat on them. Don't even give you a true opinion of what's going on in the city. Really, I don't watch TV at all, been years. Well, you've got to look at the people. So when you watch these news shows and they do like press conference releases of a night and they'll get some people in, the people that we're listening to, as if they're experts, is just making us dumb. I'm a side saying I only watch footy. I'm just sick to death of this world, mate. I just don't feel a part of this world, people. Just don't feel a part of it. I can't fit into it. Just don't like it, mate. Just don't like it. Don't like the way it's run. Don't like the way we're treated. Don't like women, the way women and children are just getting murdered all over the world. No one's batting an eyelid. It's just horrible, mate, and it does my head in, mate. I wish I could just grab the world, smash the place to bits and rebuild it. Would you not say fitting in is a good thing, the way the world is going, says Squad 11? Fitting into what? Fitting in is like saying, you don't like... So what you're saying is, mate, this, it's better to fit in. So what if I don't like drug dealers? And there's a big room with 100 drug dealers in there. You're asking me to go in that room and just fit in with these 100 drug dealers. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's... Yes, Joanne. The world is beautiful. This consciousness we are in, the people vibrating so low. We're meant to, though, aren't we? No, the other way around, say Squad. But this is just the way I think on things. Doesn't mean what I practice, it's just how I think sometimes. Just try and love thy neighbour, people. Share the love. You want to feel higher vibe, feel that love that's in the air. You just got to tap into it. Oh, I love yous all. If I could come round and tickle your feet and make you giggle, I would. If I could shone you like you were in Dubai and throw you a little wanna, I would, girl. Traumatise the life out of you. And say it's in the name of love. It might get worse after the American election. Nothing can get any worse, mate. It's already here. You know, you've got the pride flag wavers taking over, whether you like it or not. Just prep yourselves. You know, throw some heat rub on a waterproof and jacket and bang it between your bum cheeks in case you can get stolen. Just protect your women and children, lad. Get yourself a decent bird and breed. Same with you as women. Get yourself a decent man and breed. Do you want me to tell you something? Do you know the biggest risk to civilian life in this country is the Indian population? If anyone's going to cause major civil unrest in this country, it won't be Christians, it won't be Muslims, it'll be the Sikhs and the Hindus, the Indian community. Trust me, lad, the numbers and some of the eyes on the glass, some evil lookings in that community, people, trust me. Hey. Andrew James Cook has got 7 kids. And congratulations, lad. 7 kids, mate. All to the same woman. Great you, lad. If it's all to the same woman, great. If it's not, fantastic. There is a difference. Lulu's saying I thought 4 was enough. Hey, listen, you could have had 8 and survived, love. Liam's brave bid to get clean. We're really that brave, was it, when you think about it? You got a lot of young lads with well worse addictions without the financial help, and they managed to get themselves into recovery and sobriety. That's brave. What's your current diet? Don't have diets, mate. Lulu, youngest, they're only 5 and 6. You're sweet, aren't you, if you raise them right? If you raise your children right, mate, you know, if they feel more love than pain, happy days for you when you get older. Your children will be at your house every morning if you look after your kids properly. Your children will turn around when you can't go nowhere. Your kids will be there every step of the way. Surrounded by grandkids, I'm hoping. Yeah, you're the new babysitter. If you don't look after your kids, you'll become a babysitter. It's the way it works. Hey, no, 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 no. John and mine are 21, 14, 13, all boys as well. Well, hopefully they've all got girlfriends, isn't it, Johnny? Hopefully you've raised them correct, you haven't let their mind get confused, they understand fully that you expect grandchildren in the future. Is that right, Donna, or what? Lulu saying my gran raised me. But at least you got raised. 8, 12, 14, 15, 18, 20, 22. In hell. Boss. I'd love to have that many kids. She was a diamond of a woman. She had 6 kids, says Lulu. Nanas are strong, aren't they? You're not going to see many nans. This is what I'm saying. 20 years from now, 30 years from now, loads of nans are going to disappear. And then you're going to get generations of young girls who will just not be nans. It's the way it's gone. It's the way they've got you. You'll have loads of young girls who will just not be nans. Because they've had no kids. Because they fell in love with the same sex. That's how the family's being ruined. I had to make it 5, you know, that big number 5. So it took a lot of effort to squeeze that last one out. But as you can tell, the crispiness, you know, you can tell my fart rings are completely intact, can't you, with them noises coming from between my bum cheeks. I've no doubt. You bulking through the winter. I normally do, mate, but you know what? I'm just going to stay ripped, lean and mean, but put a little stone on or something. I can bulk up without getting fat and horrible. That makes sense, kiddo. No gas in here, as you're hearing all night. When I get gas in here, lad, I just release that little valve. There's only a little bit of residue there. What's happening, Lisa girl? Are you cool as? Cool as a cucumber. I know your style, Lisa. You heard me, girl. Attacking the salad aisle. So glad there is no smell. Trust me not. I'd have you all dizzy now, having me little wicked way with you all. How many meals a day? Oh, shut up, lads. Donna, keep yourself warm with them farts. I had to buy a sheet today. A fitted one, a cotton one, 17 quid. Devastated. I haven't even put it on my bed yet, just thinking. Not yet. Just chilled as banger on Sunday. All day, lad. You know me. Come back. Banging. Yes, just not. Well cheaper. Yeah, but the majority of the shit's from China. You shouldn't be putting... You can't trust most things that's coming from there at the moment, to be honest. Tiger the Tabby saying grasses. That's just a shout, lad. What was the grassing on, mate? That's what I'm saying. You probably call your brother a grass for telling your ma you're smoking weed upstairs, didn't you, lad? Hey? Instead of just knowing you're in the wrong. Your kid brother was in the right telling your ma you're smoking drugs upstairs, but you're calling him a grass. I mean, people getting your lives banned. I know what you meant, Tiger, lad. But because they get me live banned doesn't mean the grasses, does it?